Welcome to the Full Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is 3:47 p.m. That is Central Time. Today is November 13th. Well, today we had quite a bit of volatility. The VIX index was up about 10% and closed at the 20 level, so that's quite a significant jump. And then we had the majority of indices on Wall Street down, not quite 2%, but not far off it either. And that was particularly so for the NASDAQ 100, where we're looking at the chart right now. And it is right in the region of that 25,000 level and not all that far away from the 50-day moving average. So it begs the question, what happens next? Are we going to have a rebound from here? Is this going to be a repeat of the kind of activity we've seen on several occasions over the last 3 or 4 months, where you get a one-day shakeout and then the price just jumps back up again? Or are we in the process of unwinding the overbought condition relative to the 200-day moving average? Well, in order for that to happen, the drop below 25,000 will have to hold. It would have to break down through the 50-day moving average. That would then break the sequence of higher reaction lows, and we would be, I think, much more likely to pull back to that 200-day moving average, which currently coincides with the peak from back at the beginning of this year, and it would be an additional 10% decline from where we are right now. Then we've seen that not only did you have volatility in Bitcoin and in tech shares, but the vast majority of shares around the world were also in negative territory. And then oil prices were a little bit steadier. Natural gas continues to extend its advance. And then bond prices were weaker as well today. And I think a good part of the reason for that is some of the rationalizations that are going into the weakness that we've seen in markets today. On the one hand, you have people saying that this is a sell the news following the buy the rumor about the government shutdown. And perhaps that's the case. There was quite a strong rally during the period of the government shutdown, and a bit of enthusiasm surrounding the possibility that it would end. And now that it has ended, we're seeing some selling pressure. There's a coincidence in terms of timing there. There's also the potential that because you have several Fed governors talking about not cutting interest rates in December and waiting for more data and looking at the broader